Alright, here we have it. This is the L-1000 impact tool tester. It's officially serial number 1. We officially have provisional patent on this as of March 3rd. It just took some months to get it buttoned up to this point. Right now we have a digital gauge. It's going to be an option for we sell with this unit if you want to pay a little extra. But primarily to be an analog gauge with just a typical dial. This is where you actually install your tool to test. It's a direct drive essentially, so your tool goes right into here. There's nothing else that should be between that and the tool. Although for our instance we're going to have an adapter. The only adapter we're testing with is a 1 inch and the tool is a 3/4 inch. Just for demonstration purposes, it'll be pretty close. But typically we like to do directly right into the adapter. Primarily we're going to sell 3/4 inch drive with this. This is too big really, because a lot of tools now a 3/4 inch drive can go over 1,000 foot-pounds. But what you can get, this actually can slide out and you can tighten it down in here. But for demonstration purposes, that just has to be snug tight. Light came off, the light comes on. Back here is where all the guts are. This is hydraulic fluid, comes into here, goes up into the gauge. Gauge converts pressure into torque. And it's been years of testing to get what that conversion is. So right now there's a little bit of torque on there. That's just for offset. That's such a little amount of torque in relation to 1,000 foot-pounds, so it's not going to really do much. We say about 100 foot-pounds when it starts to get really accurate. We're getting within 1% of reading, plus or minus 1%. So the tool we're using here is a Milwaukee, the M18. Got an HD 9.0 battery. Catalog number is 2864-20. Probably can't read that. Gun's a little bit dirty. We use it quite a bit. It's got, like I said, a 3/4 inch drive. We're using an adapter. It's on there pretty good, so it shouldn't cause too many problems. And down here, you can see all the controls you can do. Options to change the torque. You can even hook it up to your Bluetooth to your phone. But we'll let Milwaukee advertise that portion of it. So here we go. All you gotta do is very simple. You can put the tool in just like that. Keep it nice and flush. And you can actually run forward and reverse. Simple, just run forward or run reverse. The key is to make sure you put it back into neutral, and I'll show you what that means. But right now we're going to run it in forward. I'm going to show you. Like I said, the gun's rated for 1,000 foot-pounds. A lot of times you don't actually get 1,000 foot-pounds on a tool. That's just what they estimate it to be. And if you want to learn more about how you actually calculate torque, you can contact us. But there's a lot of different things that go into actually doing that. So we can talk about that later. But it also can depend on how much battery life you have, and we've been testing this quite a bit. So here we go. That was about where it maxed out at. We say usually between 5 and 10 seconds you should run it at the max. And you want to be consistent each time you do that. So you can actually see the vise actually started coming loose. There's a lot of impacts on this. So I'm going to retighten that before I go in reverse. You can see it's losing a little bit of torque, but that's common. You can actually put a peak hold on that if you really want to see what you actually hit for max. So I got it back tight again. Now I'm going to go in reverse. And you got to be careful going in reverse, so you want to make sure you go in neutral so you're back to 0. Or if you go past, no big deal, but you just want to make sure you're back at 0, so if you want to get an accurate reverse number. Give us some pulse. Yeah, you're back to right where you were. And then if you just keep going the other way, I'm just going to retighten it a little bit. Obviously, we recommend you bolt this down. There's actually 4 half-13 threads. You can actually bolt it down to a bench. Just like you see. So it's pretty close to the same torque in the reverse as it did forward. So now let's go back to neutral, put it in forward. Oh, a little past though. All you gotta do is make sure you go right back to 0. There you go. So you're back to where you were. Pretty simple. There's no switches or anything you have to change. Just plug and chug. So if you have any questions, you can contact me bottom of the page. All my contact information down there. But we'll be looking at for some beta testers for this, and we'll let you know how it goes. This is video 1. We'll do a video 2. Talk to you later.